Hey guys, this video is brought to you by Crunchyroll. Stay tuned till the end of the episode for more details. Or go to crunchyroll.com/Grimmjack to start your 14-day free trial of Crunchyroll Premium today.
This is the story of the coolest adventuring party of all time. The group that dealt with all the problems no one else would take on. They rode alone through the darkest caverns, and everyone in the city slept well because of... Poop Patrol! Roll theme song! Don't turn around unless you want to throw down with Poop Patrol!
That's a cool theme song and all, but no one can hear it if we're in the damn sewers.
Damn it! And I paid so much money for it!
Wait, how much money?
Who's been feeding these rats? They get bigger every time!
Don't change the subject! Did you spend all our money on a theme song for our crappy team name?
Only most of it. I spent the rest on this awesome sword!
You okay?
I'm totally fine. My awesome sword killed the rat before it could hurt me.
Great. Can we keep moving now? I think I hear more rats coming.
Sure thing. Just...
Incoming rats!
You're gonna laugh at this. My sword is still...
Idiot! In the name of Abdar, judge of the gods and lord of the first vault, I command thee to perish! Holy spite!
Wow, that's really handy. Why don't you do that more often?
I'm only able to cast one spell a day.
That's one more than what I can cast.
So you screamed at the top of your lungs at the sight of some bugs, ran directly into the guild hall, and are asking to get paid for that?
If you could, just this once.
Oh, God! You smell so much worse than normal. No reward, no money, not till you kill those rats. Please step outside.
Patrol! Well, we're out of money and out of weapons, but we're not out of ideas! Let's brainstorm a way to make this work!
Can you go back in time and not buy that theme song?
What's wrong with our theme song?
It has the awful name the guild gave us in it. No one is going to be intimidated by Poop Patrol. If it made people scream like you did in the sewers, I'd call it a good purchase.
I guess this is a bad time to mention I'm afraid of bugs.
Well, I can't cast Remove Fear anytime soon, so you'll have to toughen up. Any ideas on where to find a weapon?
There is one guy, but I don't think we're gonna like him.
Look, kid, I can't really help you. My lance weighs about 400 pounds on a good day. There's no way you could wield that and easily move around the sewers. However, I have a spare spear that weighs about 200 pounds that you could borrow.
Do you have anything closer to 10-ish pounds or less?
What, like a dagger? I don't have any daggers on me, dude, sorry.
Wait. Sorry, this always happens. It's in here. Somewhere. There.
Is this supposed to be a weapon?
It can be used to find what you're looking for.
For instance, I used it to guide me to the world's greatest warrior, only to find that he was inside me all along. Crafty bastard, get out here, you!
Try to make your request as specific as possible to avoid that.
Make the first move.
No, you go first.
I insist.
No, you.
No, you.
You!
You're crazy, man. I could loan you a weapon. I could, however, scalp one for the right price.
Is the right price free?
No, obviously no.
You could ask the boss for a sword, but it might be too heavy for you.
Why is everyone's weapon so heavy?
If you were smarter with our money, this wouldn't be a problem.
Isn't that Abadude guy you worship the money man? Can he help us?
Abadar. And he is the god of currency, but he might hate us.
This is hopeless. Is it too early to retire from adventuring?
I can scout for an answer for the right price.
Okay, me.
Hey, guild girl, we had a question for you.
Can we just scream at the bugs and they die?
Are you a bard?
No.
Then no.
Okay, that wasn't really the question anyway. How would you recommend we finish this quest?
Quickly and without errors. However, that doesn't seem applicable for you two.
Please! We'll do whatever we need to get this job done!
If this keeps up, we won't even be able to afford food.
Well, you guys seem desperate and willing to set aside your pride. The new thing is you're sad about it, though, and that's kind of harsh from the vibe in here. Maybe check with another adventurer to see if they'll help you.
Everyone kind of thinks we're a joke, though. Who wants to be seen talking to Poop Patrol?
Goblin Slayer.
I know I said I'd do whatever I needed to get the job done, but can I change my mind?
Excuse me?
Goblins? Is it goblins? I partake in slaying those.
No, it's not goblins.
Oh.
Mr. Goblin Slayer?
What? What is it now?
We wanted to get your advice on how to kill—
Goblins, of course. I knew this day would come. You've come to the right place. Step into my office.
Well, not goblins per se, but...
What? Not goblins? Get out of my office!
No, actually, it is goblins!
But we need to kill...
Goblins! Follow my lead.
Then get back into my dojo! My goblin slaying dojo! I'm Goblin Slayer Sensei.
Yeah, Mr. Goblin Slayer. Let's say a goblin stole your sword, then flew 4 feet into the air and tried to eat your face. How would you deal with it?
Classic goblin move. I'd steal another sword from an already dead goblin I killed earlier, incapacitate its goblin wings, then...
But let's say the goblins don't have weapons.
Irrelevant then. They wouldn't be a threat. My armor's too thick.
But you need a weapon, cause the one stole your sword?
Of course! That wily first goblin getting the drop on me! Stick! I pick up a stick and use it to disarm, then brutally murder the goblin.
Would a club work?
With the thickness of a club, it should be able to easily cause blunt force trauma to its goblin-like target, resulting in concussions, broken bones, and muscular damage. It requires nearly no maintenance, and every end of it is operational, meaning even if it breaks, you'll still be able to use it effectively compared to your run-of-the-mill sword. Overall, it's pretty good. And cheap!
You had me at cheap.
Is this thing even working? I can't tell.
You are thinking of something specific, right?
I'm asking it where I can get a weapon to stab you with.
Then it must be attuned to my sword! Onwards!
Loud!
They're right over there! Do you think they saw us?
Well, they heard us for sure.
You think you can surprise me? I practically live down here! Thanks, Club.
You can tell your club the rats also live down here.
Hey, Club, she says.
Don't literally talk to your club. Oh, Abadar.
But Goblin Slayer was right. This club is a great bashing instrument and a great listener. I feel like I can tell it my darkest secrets.
Are you sure we need to get your sword then?
Yes, he was like a brother to me.
I think the sewer fumes are starting to get to your head. Yeah, it's getting really hot.
That must mean we're close, right?
Jeez, what got into you?
We have to go!
Oh my god, I'm just gonna look at them! They're so gross!
I know, right? With the mandibles and the... Wait! Are you afraid of bugs now, too?
Shut up! They're gross and weird! And each tiny leg moves independently from all the other legs and it freaks me out, okay?
Turn here! I think we lost them. Bugs could never possibly turn a corner. Oh my god, they were never turn a corner! Ah! Make your gun spike them!
Spike them! In the name of Abadar, judge of the gods and Lord of the Faithful, I command thee to perish! Holy smite!
Die!
I think you got it.
That's something someone with a fear of insects would say. But I'm not afraid. It's their turn to be afraid of me! And then I blacked out.
I still think it was really impressive how you knew your sword was in that bug.
Yeah, I knew that all along.
Sounds like a classic case of warrior's madness. It's a powerful weapon in a berserker's toolkit. You ever thought about becoming a barbarian?
Rookie barbarian has a nice ring to it.
No, I think I'm fine with staying a warrior. I'm glad I overcame my fear of bugs, though. Now I'm just afraid of myself.
All's well that ends well, I guess. Speaking of ends well, this conversation's over. I got official business. Goblin business! Please see table for business cards on your way out.
Carry the 3, add 2 to the total. go. And the cost for collateral damage comes to...
Girl!
Ah! Goblin Slayer? What do you want?
What else? The kill goblins!
What is that seal? But how did you get this?
I don't know. It was on my table.
How do you get mail delivered to your table?
I don't know. Table handles logistics.
If you got this, then there's only one person that could be requesting you. Her.
Who?
Just go.
Hey guys, this video is sponsored, and it's sponsored by the official release, Crunchyroll. Crunchyroll has all sorts of cool stuff, like unlimited anime, manga, and drama titles, all professionally subtitled, and all available as soon as 1 hour after they're aired in Japan. We use Crunchyroll all the time on the Schmuck Squad, and there's no better time to use it than summer anime season. I'm personally watching Dr. Stone and Fire Force, as well as rewatching some classic Goblin Slayer episodes. All the scenes in this episode of Goblin Slayer Abridged were from episode 5 of the source material. Want to see what we changed? Head on over to crunchyroll.com/Grimmjack and find out with a 14-day free trial of Crunchyroll Premium. We've always said to support the official release, and now's your chance at crunchyroll.com/Grimmjack. That's crunchyroll.com/GRIMMJACK. What are you guys gonna watch? What am I gonna watch? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Goblin Slayer Abridged.